Hey everyone, it's Muffinator here, and today we'll be discussing what went down with our Week 2 battle against Jesus, aka King Clyde, and his Inglewood Infernapes. So, the team I ended up bringing is actually a sand team. So, yay. So first we have Godzilla, our Tyranitar, running Smooth Rock, Sandstream, just because that's his main purpose is get sand up. Has really pretty basic set on him. We've got Pursuit, just in case there's anything we can Pursuit trap. I don't think there is anything on the Inglewood Infernapes that we really can Pursuit trap, but you never know. We got Rocks as a rock setter, Stone Edge for a secondary stab, and then I've got Dragon Tail just in case we wanted to phase or needed to phase something out. Max HP, little bit of attack and defense, plus defense minus special attack nature. Pretty basic stuff. Moving on, we then have Lassie, our Stoutland, running Sandrush Choice Band with Return All the Fangs, which I decided to run all the Fangs because I was looking at his team and I was like, I just felt that all the Fangs just gave us what we needed. Because I didn't need to run Play Rough because the only thing that was weak to Play Rough was, I think it's just Zygarde. That's not the right thing. But Zygarde gets hit super effectively by Ice. Yeah, there's nothing here other than Terrakion, but if possible, we didn't want to be in with Terrakion. And Fire Fang to hit things like Klefki and Tangela and Galvantula, and Thunder Fang mostly just to hit Slowbro and Swellow and Rufflet if he brought any of those free. And I grabbed Batman's Tool, just our basic, it's pretty much the exact same set we brought last week. Assault Vest, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Giga Drain, Flamethrower. He ended up being a absolute, just amazing Mon this round. Like, without him, I would have gotten completely trashed. Then we grabbed Mr. Rossetti, Life Orb Sandrush set, Earthquake, Iron Head, Rapid Spin, Swords Dance. Pretty, relatively basic Excadrill set. Why Swords Dance? Because he doesn't really have that amazing of coverage. I could have grabbed X-Scissor, but I don't think there's anything to really use X-Scissor on. Maybe Slowbro, but I don't want him to be in with Slowbro. That'd just be bad. Max Speed, Max Attack, Adamant Nature. Just hits hard. Next up, we brought Black Widow, which is a rock when we ran Splash Plate, Water Bubble, with Sticky Web support, Liquidation, Leech Life, Toxic. Funny thing is, I never used my Splash Plate. I just used Leech Life in the battle. Yeah, so that item ended up kind of being useless. Running so max HP, and then a little bit of defense and special defense investment. Black Widow is meant to be my main counter to Zygarde. As long as he doesn't have like Stone Edge, everything should be fine, but you'll see later. Then we brought Rock Candy, our Deontay, Leftovers, Clear Body with Heal Bell, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and Toxic. Max HP, max special defense. This is like our secondary Zygarde counter, but it's not necessarily a very good Zygarde counter. Like, the only time she's going to be able to counter Zygarde is if I get a burn off on the Zygarde. Then she'd be able to come in and deal with him. Because Phaz and Arrow is just... It's a hard-hitting move. It's just... It would kill Deontay. I don't know if it would one-hit KO her, but... Still, it's rough. Yeah, this is the team I randomly threw together. Felt pretty proud of it, so... Okay, here we are at our battle against Jesus, or King Clyde, and his Inglewood Infernapes. As you can see, he has brought Terrakion, Zygarde, Slowbro, Tangela, Klefki, and Galvantula. and you already know my team. So let's discuss. Oh, I just realized that most of my team is all girls. Those two are intended. That one is technically a girl. I'm sorry, Mr. Rossetti. It's okay. But that's okay. Anyways, so discussing who we're going to open with. So most likely people that we would open with is T-Tar, Araquanid, or Deontay. T-Tar, obviously, because both Sandstream and Stealth Rocks. That's double setup stuff for me, and plus, since I run a Sand team, I mean, it makes sense, right? Then we got Deontay over here, who could be rocking the rocks. She's not, but it's always a possibility. And then the other option is Araquanid, because I could set up sticky webs with him. So, most likely scenario, if I was Clyde, is he's gonna open with T-Tar, because, you know, obviously you can see I've got two Sandmons in Stoutland and Excadrill. So you'd want to set up Sand as quickly as possible, meaning he's probably going to open with T-Tar. No, my goodness, every time. Terrakion, Slowbro, or Tangela. So I decided I was going to open with a Araquanid in kind of an attempt to get sticky webs up. I mean, Terrakion could be running Stone Edge if he does open with Terrakion. But hopefully my boy or girl, Black Widow, could tank it. So that's who we open with. We open with Black Widow. Oh, you can't even see that shiny. I'm gonna... Oh well. Let's stay on my side. He swaps out into Slowbro, and I swap out into Electros. So, I don't know exactly what that means. That means, is Terrakion not running a Stone move? I mean, that'd be kind of weird if he wasn't. Not a Stone move, a Rock type move. Or maybe the most likely scenario is he can't one-shot a Araquanid, because Araquanid's a pretty tanky mon. So he didn't want to risk getting one-shot by, you know, a liquidation. I didn't want to risk getting killed by Terrakion. But yeah, I swapped him to Electros to Giga Drain him. It ended up being a really good switch, because Slowbro v Electros, that's in my favor. So I go for a Giga Drain, thinking he's going to bring Zygarde. Nope, brings in Terrakion. Sweet, got some damage off there. Didn't expect Clef Case of that, but I do have Flamethrower, so yeah, get hit. I had good predictions up till here, and then I just got lazy and Flamethrowered him again, as Spoink said about more predictions. But I go back into Black Widow, because she is my primary counter to Zygarde, because she can tank Thousand Arrows very well. At this point, I was hoping to Toxic Zygarde, but Toxic Tangela works too. Went in for the Leech Life. Then I set up some sticky webs, just for that little boost and help. At this point, I swap out. He swaps out too. He swaps out into his Klefki to get rid of my Leech Seed. I go into Electros. I called his swap and went with Giga Drain. I was expecting Zygarde though, not Electros. But still got the Giga Drain again. Because we got to be good at predictions now. Send out Black Widow, and Black Widow, he gets D-Dance up, and then pulls out his Z-move. Rest in peace, Black Widow. Rest in peace. You were the MVP. Now I don't have a tank for Zygarde anymore, which worried me, so I send in Deontay, because maybe this will scare him out, which it does, luckily. So he is scared of Deontay, which is a good thing, because I'm scared of Zygarde. So then we have this little duel between Slowbro and Electros. I think Slowbro swaps out eventually, because I don't kill him here. He gets the burn, Scald Burn on me. Decides he's satisfied. I drink this little Klefki, and then he's got that berry that heals him. Sigh, I was so close to killing it. I said, screw it, let's go for the Flamethrower instead of knowing Zygarde's coming out, and I got lucky. First off, I got that crit Flamethrower, and then burn. Yes! So now Deontay is safe to come in with Zygarde, because Thousand Arrows ain't going to kill her now. So that was really exciting for me. I was like, sweet, I have a better way to deal with this. Killed Zygarde, Good work, Rock Candy. I'm proud of you. In comes Terrakion. I think, no, I don't. Swap into Electros. Electros goes down. MVP of the game. Dead. Rip. We get T-Tar in there just to get up some sand. Swap into Deontay to sack her off, because at this point, she's not doing anything, sadly. I think I sent an Excadrill. Yep. Excadrill comes in here. He sends in Baby Tang. I think I Iron Head. Yeah. That was, in my opinion, a good play. So, I feel pretty good. Swap out into Lassie. Best Mon. He thankfully missed the Stun Spore. That was a breath of relief. New Stun Spore was coming eventually. I was thinking he was going to switch into Klefki, but I did get the burn on the Slowbro, so that was kind of nice. Shared Thunder Fang, but since he's banded, swap out into Godzilla. He actually tanks Scald pretty well. I was surprised. I was proud of him. I think I went for Dragon Tail because I was wanting to swap out whatever came in, but the fairy came in, so yeah, that plan didn't go very well. I set up rocks while he sets up some spikes. Get an Excadrill so I can rapid spin up in here. He gets off the Magnet Rise to make him immune to Earthquakes. Wasn't planning on Earthquaking him yet. Foul plays Mr. Rossetti. He's dead. Ooh. I should have called that he wasn't going to stay in because he just used Foul Play. I feel that was really silly on my part. But he Foul Plays me, and I'm like, then I'm Thunder Fanging, expecting him to swap. I got lucky with that flinch, otherwise I think... No, Lassie wouldn't have quite died, but it would have hurt a lot. I'm still Thunder Fanging, hoping he swaps into Slowbro. Sending Godzilla, basically just to sack off, but that doesn't happen, so... I go for some Stone Edges, I believe, here. Stone Edge Tail got that crit, that was nice. Take that. Did crit matter? Oh, yeah. Burn, I got luck. That burn ended up saving me. Yeah, not Terrakion. T-Tar's dead at this point, so rest in peace, Godzilla. And now, this is where the crucial play comes in. So I'm sitting here. I've got this whole team. We got Terrakion, Tangela, Clef. So, Terrakion, if I can find a way to kill Terrakion, I effectively win the game. Like, that's basically what happens here. Tangela is dead. Klefki, I think, according to everyone, Klefki was low enough that he would die on the switch-in. And even if he didn't die on the switch-in, he'd be at low enough health that Lassie's going to kill him no matter what, and then Galvantula. So, we're sitting here, and I've got all my things and return, and I'm like, which one do I click? So, I narrowed it down to either I'm going to click Fire Fang or I'm going to click Return. My philosophy, I didn't realize, that Klefki was so low, so my philosophy was, well, I could Return, and I mean, but I wasn't sure if that's going to kill Terrakion, because he's going to resist it, and yeah, I have Stab and Choice Band, but not only does Terrakion resist it, but Klefki resists it too. I wasn't even running a calc, to be honest with you, so... This was just me thinking off the top of my head and not trusting the math. So that was probably my mistake. So my thought process was, well, Fire Fang hits Tangela, Klefki, and Galvantula super effectively. I mean, he resists it either way. But thinking back on it, Fire Fang is not a good choice. Because it's 65 power, non-stab, while Return is 80 power, stab. On a Choice Band and Stoutland. That's max attack. Yeah, thinking back on it, Fire Fang was the wrong choice. I mean, it did cost me the game because I do decide to get locked into Fire Fang. Now, I think if he would have stayed in with Terrakion, I would have killed it thanks to its defense drop. So, good play on Clyde's part for getting Terrakion out of there to not take that, but yeah, did not end up working. Like, if he would have stayed in, I wouldn't have quite killed him, but he would have killed me there. I feel, but yeah, anyways, But GG to Clyde. It was a great... What? I was invited to a tournament. What? Okay, I'll go check that out in a second. But yeah. Oh, looking back on it, I felt that my prep was actually decent, even though I rushed prep pretty bad this round. But I think it just came down to me not clicking return. One day I'll figure this stuff out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.